Alright, I know the second I say this, people are gonna call me a hater, a fake fan, whatever. But I'm gonna say it anyway. One Piece has a serious problem with how it handles women. And the latest example, yet another transformation scene that turns a girl into a sexualized adult body for no reason. Yeah, it's just a gag. But at what point do we stop laughing and start asking why it's always like this? In this scene, a female character, either a child or a teen, transforms. It could be due to a devil fruit ability, a science weapon, whatever. And the result? A sudden bounce, an exaggerated hourglass body, and of course, the camera pans right to her chest and thighs. It's so predictable at this point, it's almost a formula. This isn't an exaggeration, it's practically routine. Let's go down memory lane, shall we? Nami in every arc, post-Scipio Robin's sudden bust inflation after the time skip Boa Hancock's entire personality being hot woman loves Luffy. Frankie literally groping Nami's transformed body in punk hazard Bonney, crying about her father and Egghead, but still posed like a pinup. Even child characters aren't spared. Remember Sugar, Tashigi? Even Tama gets creepy fan art, and the show does little to counter it. People defend it by saying, it's just Oda's style. But if your style involves repeatedly turning women into hypersexualized dolls for gags, that's not a style. That's a problem. It's just comedy, they scream. But is it really? Oda just likes drawing women that way. It's part of the charm. One Piece isn't meant to be politically correct. Translation? Let me laugh at boobs and feel smart about it. The same fans who cry during Robin's backstory turn around and defend gags where she's reduced to breasts with a catchphrase. You don't get to praise Oda's emotional depth while ignoring how he undercuts it with pervy nonsense at every opportunity. Here's what no one wants to admit. This stuff cheapens the female characters. Nami was a survivor of slavery and a financial genius, but when the camera is always on her chest, people remember the bikini before the brilliance. Robin is a literal scholar of the Void Century, but she got turned into a walking meme post-time skip. Oda's women don't get to look serious, even when the story asks them to be serious. Let's bring it back to the Egghead arc. Bonnie's entire arc is about watching her father be enslaved and turned into a weapon. We see her cry, we see her break. But then, we also get the transformation gag. Suddenly she's older, sexier, more interesting to male viewers. Oda literally has a child survivor of generational trauma turned into a hot adult for laughs. If you can't admit that's weird, you are the problem. This isn't cancel culture, it's accountability. You can love One Piece and still recognize its flaws. You can worship Oda as a writer while still saying, hey, maybe stop drawing trauma victims with stripper bodies in every scene. Your favorite manga can be both brilliant and broken. Grow up. You ever wonder why so few shonen anime have iconic female protagonists? It's because they're written and drawn like accessories, decorations, jokes. Even the best women in One Piece, Nami, Robin, Bonney, Hancock, all come with a caveat. They're powerful, but they're intelligent, but they're important, but that but always leads to a boob joke, a bath scene, or a bounce shot. Oda is a legend. He's earned his style, but that doesn't mean he's above critique. And when people say that's just how it is, they're right, but that doesn't mean it's how it should be. You want better women in anime? Demand better. Stop laughing when a child becomes a pinup. Start asking, why do we accept this? You can yell in the comments. You can dislike this video. You can call me a fake fan. But deep down, you know I'm right. You know this scene wasn't funny, it was lazy, it was gross, and it's not the first time. One Piece has a problem with women, and it's time we stop laughing and start asking why.